Alcohol jokes. A herd of buffalo can move only as fast as the slowest buffalo, and when the herd is hunted, it is the slowest and weakest ones at the back that are killed first. This natural selection is good for the herd as a whole because the general speed and health of the whole group keeps improving by the regular culling of the weakest members. In much the same way the human brain can only operate as fast as the slowest brain cells. Excessive intake of alcohol, we all know, kills brain cells, but naturally it attacks the slowest and weakest brain cells first. In this way, regular consumption of beer eliminates the weaker brain cells, making the brain a faster and more efficient machine. That's why you always feel smarter after a few beers. Alcohol jokes. Two Irishmen, Patrick Murphy and Sean O'Brien, grew up together and were lifelong friends. But alas, Patrick developed cancer, and was dying. While on his deathbed, Patrick called to his buddy, Sean O'Brien, "Come here. I have a request for yet." Sean walked to his friend's bedside and kneels. "Shawnee Ole. Boy, we've been friends all our lives, and now I'm leaving ere I have a one last request for yet to do." O'Brien burst into tears. "Anything, Patrick, anything yet. Wish. It's done. Well, under me bed is a box containing a bottle of the finest whiskey in all of Ireland. Bottled the year I was born it was. After I die, and they plant me in the ground, I want you to pour that fine whiskey over me grave. So it might soak into me bones and I'll be able to enjoy it for all eternity." O'Brien was overcome by the beauty and in the true Irish spirit of his friend's request. He asked, "Aye, 'tis a fine thing you ask of me, and I will pour the whiskey. But, might I strain it through me kidneys first?" Lawyer jokes. What happens when a lawyer takes Viagra? He gets taller. Alcohol jokes. A man walks into a bar with a steering wheel in his pants. The bartender says, "Why do you have a steering wheel in your pants?" The man replies, "I don't know, but it's driving me nuts." Animal jokes. What do you call a dog wearing earmuffs? Anything you want, he can't hear you. Lawyer jokes. Wait, a Euro trademark s a foot long, transparent and lies in the gutter. A lawyer wants the crepe a Euro trademark s been kicked out of him. Alcohol jokes. A preacher goes into a bar and says, "Anybody who wants to go to heaven, stand up." Everybody stands up except for a drunk in the corner. The preacher says, "My son, don't you want to go to heaven when you die?" The drunk says, "When I die? Sure. I thought you were taking a load up now." Alcohol jokes. Two rednecks, Booba and Earl, were driving down the road drinking alcohol when all of a sudden, the passenger, Booba, said, "Looky thar up ahead, Earl. It's a police roadblock. We're gonna get busted for drinking these here beers." "Don't worry, Booba," Earl said. "We'll just pull over and finish drinkin' these beers, peel off the label and stick it on our foreheads, and throw the bottles under the seat." "What for?" asked Booba. "Just let me do the talkin'." "Okay," said Earl. Well, they finished their beers, threw the empty bottles under the seat, and each stuck a label on their forehead. When they reached the roadblock, the sheriff asked, "You boys been drinkin'?" "No, sir," said Earl. "We's on the patch." Alcohol jokes. What would you call a drunk who works at an upholstery shop? A recovering alcoholic. Alcohol jokes. A grasshopper walks into a pub, pulls up a stool, and orders beer. The bartender gives him a mug and says, "You know, we have a drink named after you." And the grasshopper replies, "You have a drink named Bob."